I'm Nate.
I'm Angelina.
Yep, I went to Ohio Northern University for pharmacy, and then I did a year of residency at St. Joe Hospital here in town, and that's actually where we met. Annie went to Purdue University, and she got better grades than I did, and then she did a residency as well at St. Joe, and we met, and we hit it off.
When we got married, I had about $40,000 in. I was about $40,000 in debt. 15 or so from my student loans, and about 25 for a car that I had just bought a few months before we got married. It was almost a year.
I, on the other hand, didn't have parents who were able to help out with college tuition. They helped me out in other ways, and I also chose to go to private school. And so after 6 years, I had racked up about $165,000 in college loan. Secondly, I had a nice leased vehicle that still had a year left on the lease, and as Dave would call, fleeced vehicle. And then I think shortly, right around the time we got married, we bought a house, and that was another $140,000 on top of everything else that we were staring at.
Yeah, we didn't put any money down on the house at all.
Right, yeah, one of those no money down loans. So it was great.
We were really overwhelmed.
We had other programs that we had tried before Dave Ramsey were the NATE program, which was the program that I had concocted in my mind, but it was very short-sighted.
When we had kids, I wanted to stop working, or at least work part-time. So we didn't know how we were going to be able to make these payments on Nate's income alone a few years from then.
Right. That's one of the things that we took the most out of Dave Ramsey's class, was being able to, look at the long term more than the short term. My main goal was to just get out of debt. I didn't know how I was going to do it. I didn't have any tools to do that. Then at GCC they said, hey, we're having this financial class, and it was just the perfect time and the perfect place for us, because we were, we'd been married for 6 months, and we were getting to that point where, wait a second, we have to start hitting this debt. The first challenge was to have a $1,000 emergency fund, and we were like, oh, we got that. We were like, yes, this is great. We're step oneing. And then it was like, and then the debt, and then pay off the debt. And for us, I think that it was within the first month we paid off our first loan, which was just a small $5,000, I would call it a dinker compared to the other $85,000 loans that I had sitting around. One of the things that we learned the most from Dave Ramsey was the $0 budgeting technique, which was something I had never thought of, but actually taking your money and putting a name on it, like as soon as you got it, it became the most powerful thing for us, because before we just made money, like it just kept coming in and it had no name on it, but then to say, oh wait, that money pays the water bill, and this is what's left over, and it really helped us, I think, to be successful in paying off our loans and getting to where we're at now. Yeah, we started with over $200,000, and now we're down to about $65,000 of debt. And on top of that, Annie's been able to stop working. We have 2 kids now, and that was one of our goals. We looked at our finances and we said, wait a second, we can't have a family if our finances are like that. And so we were actually able to cut back, and we met our goal to being able to have our cost be less than my income. And so Annie's able to stay home with the kids. And we're still working the program now.
We're still working on our debt snowball. Yeah. We're still in that baby step number 2. But every month we're able to pay it down a little more, and hopefully someday we'll be debt free.
Yeah.